Welcome to Genshin Impact. Last time we started the currently ongoing event in Nod-Krai, Clank Clash, and we did 2 out of 4 stories and 2 out of 4 minigames. Today we are gonna take a look at the second half of the event. So let's focus. Let's wait until 2 days later. Wait, can just click on that. But first, the time you agreed upon with Yahoda has arrived. You wonder if she brings good news. So far, no good news from Yahoda, so my expectations are low.
Alright, it's been 2 days. Let's head to the workshop and see if Yahoda found any new clues.
Can do. Will do. I wanted to know if I can teleport right to this thing, and it seems I can.
Hey, Anefa!
Hello. I appreciate you looking after Aino these past few days.
It's certainly been a piece of work.
Oh, it was nothing. A promise is a promise, right? Anyway, is Yahoda here? She probably has a bunch of new clues for us.
Let me explain.
No clues.
After I got back from the Frost Moon Scions, I started doing some digging into that merchant, Asako. The fact that he outright tried to buy Aino's bot definitely makes him suspicious, but even after asking around my boss's circle, I couldn't find any evidence that connects him to this mess. Out of all the merchants we met, he has the cleanest record. I checked all the other merchants too, but the trail came up cold each time. Most of them didn't even know about our trip to the Frost Moon Scions. Whoever's behind this thing is extremely clever. Covered their tracks perfectly. Tracking down a person like that is gonna take a lot more than 2 days.
So let's wait 2 more days.
So, you're saying...
Summarizing intel. Condensing main points. Conclusion. Over the past 2 days, Yahoda has found no useful information.
Good job, Yahoda. Good thing I put no hope in you.
Did you have to make it sound so pathetic? Oh, how am I gonna explain this to the kid?
So, there's really nothing we can do?
I mean, short of rounding up those merchants, interrogating them, and searching their private warehouses for ourselves? Nope.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Yeah, all behind that.
That wasn't a suggestion. These aren't the type of people you mess with on a whim. Oh, I'd turn all of Nod-Krai upside down searching before I went after a man like Asako.
Turning all of Nod-Krai upside down. That is indeed Aino's backup plan.
Okay, well, I wasn't serious about that suggestion either.
If that is what Aino decides to do in the end, then I will support her.
I've been thinking things over a lot since I got back. And the truth is, I can see why Clank's technology is being targeted by those chumps.
It makes really good pies.
But that means any of my bots could be next, including Anefa. If we don't get Clank back, if we don't show them we're not an easy target, then there's nothing stopping them from coming after the rest of my robo friends. So, even if I really do have to turn all of Nod-Krai upside down, I will save Clank, no matter what it takes.
Oh, I know.
You said Asako was the biggest suspect, right? Let's start with him then.
Beep, beep, beep.
Someone sent a letter. It appears to be for you, traveler.
Really? Let's take a look.
Long time no see, Li Huan. Not long ago, I happened to hear about the troubles you are facing. Seeing as you've always been a top-notch customer of mine, it's only natural that I find some way to help you. As such, I've prepared an exceptional service plan, guaranteed to relieve your woes. Just drop by my shop for further negotiations. Of course, considering we're old acquaintances by now, I'll give you a 20% discount. Don't miss out now. That's from Dory. Why is she here?
My mom would recognize that tone anywhere. It's her, isn't it?
Yep, it's Dory.
Seems like she has a way to help us.
I'm not so sure about that.
Dory's services are usually a bit more complicated than that.
Ah, I've heard of her. She's got quite a unique reputation around Nod-Krai.
Well, let's at least talk to her. It's better than going on a wild goose chase around Nod-Krai.
Alright, I'm down with that. You're in charge of the workshop, Nefa. This time, we'll get Clank back for sure.
Very well. Please continue to look out for Aino in my stead.
Oh, you're coming too, Yehoda? Huh. You care too much about Aino to let this go, huh?
More like you're not the only one who's got a stupid robot asking you for favors.
Oh. Boom, boom, boom! A grand battle.
I'll keep watch over the workshop. Once again, I leave Aino to you.
It's almost like Nefa already had her spot in the limelight. And now we are getting to see more and more Aino this version. I really appreciate that really high up teleport point.
Huh. Looks like that old man isn't here this time.
How about the old lady?
Ah, look what the cat dragged in. Traveler, Paimon, I see you got my letter.
Dory! So it was you!
My assistant told me about your little visit 2 days ago. Rumor has it, some terrible thief broke into the Krumkake craft shop and ran off with one of Miss Aino's most treasured companions.
Yes, that's exactly right.
You must know how much I value you as a customer, Traveler. So, I thought, if you set out to help Miss Aino, I should do my part too. I did some digging, and I do believe I've come up with the perfect plan.
So, Dory, what's in it for you?
There are too many merchants targeting that bot to root out the thief by going after them one by one. So, how about approaching this from a different angle? Maybe the question we should be asking isn't who stole the bot, but where the thief took it in the first place.
Huh. She has a point.
And lucky for you, I happen to know just the expert to help us out. She's been working smuggling cases for years. If you need to track down stolen merchandise, she's your gal. Of course, a professional of her caliber demands quite a high retainer. But not to worry, I can offer you a 20% discount. How about this? You give me the funds in advance, discount applied of course, And I'll contact the expert. See if we can't bring that price down a little. I'm all about client convenience, as I'm sure you all know. And if she sympathizes with our cause and ups the discount, we'll call the difference a little something for my trouble. Sound good?
Just tell us how much you want.
20% off would be 800,000 mora. Do we have a deal?
Yeah, I can easily force that over. Forge that over.
800,000? Oh, can't you go any lower?
Nah, that's not much, Paimon.
If only I could. But there has to be room for me to take a cut now, doesn't there?
Ah, there we go.
800,000 mora is worth it if it means we get Clank back. It's fine, I'll cover it.
How much money do you have? Just wanna compare.
Splendid! I'll contact the expert right away.
Well, if you're okay with it, I know. And the sooner we talk to this expert, the better.
I feel like Dory could have said any number and Aino would have been on it.
Great news! The expert is already in the area. I hope you have a productive conversation.
Majestic.
Wait, a Melusine? That's the deal from Marcy Village! Traveler? Paimon? Fancy seeing you here!
So, the expert is a Melusine? I've heard about these creatures before. They have special senses, right? They can pick up on things humans would never even notice.
Really? That sounds amazing!
With her help, we'll get leads on Clank for sure. Oh, I guess the price of the retainer was worth it after all.
There's something you should know about Dory. Retainer? What retainer? The Traveler is a hero to the Melusines. It's an honor to help her out. I would never ask for even a single mora in return.
Oh no, Dory, your whole plan.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize this expert idolized you so much, Traveler. Well, since she won't accept payment, I suppose there's no choice but for the entire 800,000 to go to me.
Oh no, Dory, your whole plan.
As always, I appreciate your patronage. Although, I guess this turn of events is all thanks to your past heroics. In that case, I'll give you a generous 50% off the next time we do business.
And the swindler claims another victim. Anyway, what are you doing in Nod-Krai, Sadil? Well, one of the Melusine agents from the Marechaussee Phantom followed the trail of a smuggling case straight to Nod-Krai. But she still hasn't made it back to Fontaine. We all started to get worried, and I happen to have some time off, so I'm here to check up on her. But enough about that for now. This merchant told me you needed help tracking down your missing companion. Could you describe them to me? The more details, the better. Then, would it be possible to take me to the last place you saw them? Sure thing!
Go to the place where the recon bot disappeared. Originally? I guess originally. This might actually be closer. Or higher up, meaning easier to get there. Here's a barrier of some sort, with a very sad, not sealy inside.
Alright, this is the last place we saw Clank. I remember that the recon bot disappeared right over there. I've learned a little about those flying machines since I've been here. Their battery life isn't very long. Flying all the way out here is probably their limit. So, someone must have been in the vicinity to pick it up. We should ask around. Maybe someone saw something. Oh, there's a group of people over there. Let's ask them.
Yeah, they look friendly.
Hello. We wanted to ask something.
Which means we're gonna beat you up if you don't cooperate.
Looking for trouble, kid? No? Then scram.
Ugh, not a good start.
What's the matter?
Legally speaking, even suspects have the right to remain silent. We can't force them to answer our questions.
Oh, we can.
That's what you're worried about? Well, it's your lucky day. There's no law in Nod-Krai.
Clink Clank Legion, attack!
The law here is the opposite of Fontaine. Where in Fontaine, there is too much law. Under Aino's interrogation, the man finally agrees to talk.
Fine, fine. If you want to talk, then let's talk. Ask me anything you want to know.
Hey, I didn't even need to fight.
Have you seen a group of people carrying a heavy object pass through here? If so, which direction did they go in?
I see that pretty much on the daily. And multiple times at that.
If we think about when they started the lookout versus when they managed to get away, it would have been 2 days ago, between 4 and 10 p.m. We're looking for anyone in the vicinity who left with a heavy object in tow.
When you put it that way, I did see a group like that. Real shifty looking. Came in the afternoon, left at night. I'm pretty sure they were heading in that direction.
That direction, If they knew that their cargo was being targeted by other merchants, they were probably trying to get out of here without being seen. That limits their options, not to mention how cumbersome it would have been. I think I know where they were heading.
Where are we going? Far, far away. Honestly, I'm glad I did all that exploring last time then. Because now we have all these teleport points to use. Very convenient.
So, this is the place? But there's no one here. Assuming their stamina is within the range of a normal adult, if we factor in the weight of their cargo, they would have had to stop here and rest. Which means there should be quite a few traces around here.
I mean, there was a camp right beside us, right?
Traces? What kind of traces? This place just looks like a random stretch of wilderness.
Oh, there's a whole bunch. Here and over there. Oh, it might be hard for you humans to pick up on. If I point them out, could you help me investigate?
Will do. A stove. Looks like someone did start a fire here to cook something. There's even still soup inside. Branch. Who took down these branches? Did someone start a fire? Not under the pot. Somehow. Whoa.
This is the recon bot from that day! But Clank isn't here. Yup, pretty much what I expected. When they made their initial escape, they took the recon bot with them to cover their tracks. But it's exhausting to travel with that kind of cargo. So, once they made it far enough, they dropped the recon bot and ran off with Clank. I doubt they expected anyone to search this area. I bet these footprints are from when they fled this location. Is that enough to tell where they went? Enough to give us some clues at least. I see a special kind of sand in the footprints. It clearly isn't from any of the areas we passed through so far. If I'm right, They probably tracked the sand in from somewhere else. Somewhere they go a lot. Like their hideout.
A special kind of sand. Oh, wait! Near the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau on Paha Isle, there's a place called Maroon Basin. Oh, there's a huge beach there.
Then that's where we should head next. Wow! Melusines are awesome! I want one!
Hey, your robots are not pets, and Melusines are neither.
Melusines are people, not pets, I know. Well, that's the last clue we needed, right? Let's get going!
Glad you brought that whistle along. So much about having all my teleport points. Wow, you're really making me... Either you are making me explore all this, or you expect me to have explored before all this. Well, I guess we can unlock that domain on the way. Frost-laden something. What's the name? Frost-laden machinery. Can I go around here like this? I guess we're going here next, and then there, and then there. Here's just some wild hunt. And there's just some robot. Well, time to get distracted around everywhere. I mean, that wild hunt was definitely surrounding something, but these are surrounding a chest.
Everyone hold hands!
That's more interesting.
Billowing surge! So this is the thrill of adventure.
Okay, there's a quest here. Also some alarms. Alarms surrounding the chest.
Let's move out.
Somehow that did not hit the oculi. I keep saying oculi for singular ones. There's another one right up there. There's a lot of these. And two of them. A lot of these and really easy to reach places. And then more robots.
With all my strength. The Temple of Wisdom. Hold the line.
This dance is for you.
Yeah, seems like an emergency.
Let's move out.
I'm fighting these mainly because...
We should make the most of these supplies.
Nope, we are not going over to that barrier. Fighting these mostly because I'm pretty sure what they drop is required to upgrade Aino. So getting more of that stuff, probably not bad.
Let's move out.
Oh. That other one might be all the way up there, though. Oh, there's one right over there as well. So really... You miss one, you get another one. Should mark that one.
We were right! There's a camp here! But I don't see Clank anywhere. Maybe he's inside.
With this many people standing guard, breaking in seems out of the question.
Not for me.
I'm sorry, everyone, but I think this is as far as I can go. There's not much I can help you with in there. Don't be sorry, Sadil. You've been such a big help. I wouldn't even mind sharing some of my secret dessert stash with you. And anyway, you probably shouldn't be here for this part because I'm about to do something bad. And you're too good for that. Okay. I know. Like I said before, I'm the boss of the Crumb-Kake Craft Shop, and I'm gonna save my friend no matter what it takes. Whoa! Is that Zip-Zap Spybot number 1? It's Zip-Zap Warbot number 1 now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Warbot? I knew the kid was making dangerous stuff.
With Zip-Zap Warbot on our side, there's no stopping us. Come on, charge!
You know, it was humane when we did it in the minigame with other robots, but now we are just cutting up humans with a giant saw blade. Fine, I guess.
Another test subject.
Opponents definitely defeated.
What is this thing? Help! Does somebody help me? What are you running for? Just take it down! There's nothing scary about...
Nothing scary about getting cut in half. Any last words? Too slow.
Phew! We're in! Wait, what's that?
No! That robot was also our friend. And now you killed it.
Whatever it is, it doesn't look friendly. Hold on.
This hunk of metal has Clank's core. The thief already took him apart.
Quite the improvement, don't you think? My creation is 10 times more powerful than your little toy. Can't say I'm surprised. That's what a true genius can do.
Wait, you're that guy from the black market. The one at the front desk. You're the one behind all this?
If your goal is to accomplish something that will shock the world, you're better off working behind the scenes. I must admit, though, I'm rather surprised you made it this far. I expected you to spend more time fixating on those merchants.
You deliberately tried to steer us in the wrong direction.
What? You never questioned the fact that the first notice you found just so happened to have the clues you were searching for? The front desk is where people go to exchange information. But I get to decide what to put front and center. The person who controls the information controls the people who seek it.
So you're the one who stole Clank. both times?
So what if I am? There's only one rule in Nod-Krai. Winner takes all. With this prototype, the mora I earn will put me on equal footing with the other factions. Then, no one, not even you, will be able to say a word against me.
But what if we say beat you and your robot up?
Just using a piece of tech you stole from Aino?
Stole? No, rescued. I'm taking advantage of its wasted potential.
But cakes.
Ever since learning about Kuvaki, I knew there was huge potential for machine integration. But no one saw my vision. I came all this way, but the stubborn natives refused to even entertain my ideas. It didn't go any better with the Fatui and their monopoly on Kuvaki research. But then, this stupid girl who spends all her time making useless toys opens a workshop, and all the factions of Nod-Krai practically grovel at her feet. She's the one who gets to make a groundbreaking machine that has the potential to reshape the entire market. That role should have been mine!
Right. 'Cause it's definitely not embarrassing to have beef with a kid.
That's enough! Give Clank back to us, right now!
We'll see about that.
Yeah, we will.
Positions. Committed to memory. Sharing my knowledge. Why is this machine so powerful?
I can't even hit the thing!
No, you guys, don't attack him! We just have to wait it out! I'm not letting Clank become a war machine! All eyes on me! Here!
Hold the line. Turret, bring refuge.
I guess we are waiting it out. Modified Clank, 70% sweet. A weapon of mass marketable distraction.
Let's move out.
Wing-done water bomb!
We even stopped sending out people to help out.
Your plan. Why isn't it working?
Mind the side effects.
It doesn't want to play anymore.
What's happening? I need an engineer over here. Quick, fix it!
The core stopped working. It's supposed to concentrate Kuvaki, but it looks like it needs a specific transmission medium to operate.
What kind of medium?
Judging by the smell, I'd say some kind of dessert?
What?
Don't sound so surprised. Clank is a dessert baking robot. But I always thought it would be too sad if he had to watch other people eat all the time without joining in. So when I designed Clank, I gave him the ability to eat desserts too, not just bake them.
I think I understand now. The consumption of a cake-like dessert is required to keep the core's Kuvaki concentration function operating. If cake baking is the goal, that kind of system is sustainable. But to use it as a weapon, not even Nod-Krai's entire flour and sugar production would be enough to generate the required amount of power.
And you're just noticing this now? Well then get rid of that stupid function! Make it run on something else!
Boss, it's embedded into the system. I'm not skilled enough to change something like that. I didn't even notice it at first.
See? Clank isn't a war machine. Now give him back!
This technology could have been revolutionary. It was supposed to be my big break. And now it's trapped in some useless kitchen bot, all because of your stupid, childish idea. No, the prototype stays with me. I just need to hold out until I can secure an investment. Someone, get back the prototype!
We need to open a bakery.
Try me, you stupid... Enough!
She has seen enough.
Whoa! What are you all doing here?
Protecting the Krumkake craft shop is a job for all who call it home. Activating annihilation mode.
Another test subject.
Okay, no more playing around.
Positions.
I
Come
regret.
on then!
Picked the wrong test subject.
Wrong test subject.
Away!
Let him run for now. Nod-Krai doesn't have laws, but it does have rules. Once word starts to spread about what happened here, he'll get what's coming to him.
Is everyone all right? Apparently Nod-Krai doesn't have a police force, so I contacted your friends for help.
Wow! Way to think ahead, Clank. Wait! What about Clank?
Miss Aino, during the altercation, my brethren and I retrieved the core from that construct. It should go to its rightful owner. I apologize for thinking otherwise before.
I like how the water aura just doesn't disappear.
This technology needs safekeeping, and I think... No. I know that it's safest in your hands.
And I know you're not the bad guys I thought you were, so enough with all the mushy stuff, alright?
And I know you're not the bad guys I thought you were, so enough with all the mushy stuff.
Let's go home, Enougha. Oh, and when we get back, I want dessert. I think my monthly quota deserves to be reset, don't you?
Grand battle completed. Now, during our cutscene before the... Yeah, before this whole thing started, I saw that there was one of these temples here. And I'm pretty sure we got a key last time. So let me quickly get my prize, and then we can move on. Although, we must wait for the next day, so...
Surprise.
Before that, let's take a look at the next mini-game. How about more grand battles in Boom Blast Power Test? An adventurer's woes. To provide assistance to Nod-Krai's adventurers, the Adventurers Guild has also placed an order with Aino. Maybe I'm wrong and it has nothing to do with battles. Ah, Miss Aino, you are here. Hmm? Aren't you the legendary Li Huan and her fairy companion? You know us. My name is Sarin, and I am the branch master of Nod-Krai's Adventurers Guild. Just think about your reputation in the guild. If I didn't know you, it would be a serious dereliction of my duties, wouldn't it? Huh, that makes sense. Ah, so you know each other. But let me just confirm. Which order's yours again? Paimon's curious too. What kind of help would the guild need from Aino? Well, you know how it is. An adventurer's biggest obstacle out in the wild are the various enemies that stand in their way. In other regions, the guild can collaborate with local authorities to provide some protection for adventurers, but in a place like Nod-Krai we can only rely on ourselves. So recently I've come up with an idea to design a self-defense device that any adventurer can carry around. That way even less skilled adventurers can fend off powerful foes. But, well, let's just say my attempt ended in failure, and since I lack the talent to get the job done, I may as well hire a professional to help me out. Oh yeah, that one. It's a good idea, but the design, yeesh. And that is why we have asked you, Aino, and I mean Miss Aino, for her invaluable assistance. The hard part about this one, Sarin, is that the device you've designed uses tech from elsewhere. It can't adapt to Nod-Krai's Kuvaki-rich environments, you see? I mean, what we need to do isn't complicated. We just need to use his device, find some bad guys, beat them up for testing, then tweak the design as needed. Okay, there is gonna be battles. And when testing, I'll be able to gather some data about Kuvaki-rich environments, so it's a win-win order. But I'm not helping out with the fighting. If the device breaks down when you're surrounded, you'll only have your fists to rely on. Great. My fists have been itching for some faces. I'll leave it in your capable hands then. If you need anything, just let me know. The guild will ensure that your reward for a successful order is most generous. Okay. Are those on the map now? Yes. There's crossed swords there. Crossed swords here. And crossed swords there. Crossed swords up. Okay. I don't think I can manually stop being in that form, so... Probably could have just jumped from there over here, but for some reason I decided to go from the bottom. Oh, this is not yet.
So, can't go on.
This is not yet a floor I can stand on. How about we go from here? This is high up, right? Surely we can just leave the town and be on top of this cliff. Oh, it's this actually. In Boooom Blast Power Test challenges, you must head to multiple challenge areas one by one and defeat all opponents there. Approach the self-defense device when suffused with sufficient Kuvaki energy to charge it. Once it's fully charged, the self-defense device will emit a shockwave that deals damage to nearby opponents. Approach the moonshine violets that have been drawn to the Kuvaki energy to replenish your character's own Kuvaki energy. Each time you defeat all foes in a given wave, a wind current will produce to better help you collect your loot.
Use the force.
All my strength.
Remember, health comes first.
Covenants of the deep.
Resistance is futile. Save yourself.
Positions.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Allow me. time! Hey!
Like, that's that.
Use of force authorized.
Here! The Temple of Wisdom!
Resistance.
Taking a turn for the better.
Save yourself.
Torrent, bring refuge! Hold the line!
In terms of battle challenges in this game, this one's pretty fun.
Positions! This dance is for you! This way through the living. Committed to memory. Yep. Allow me.
What a waste of time!
Here. Share my knowledge.
Seems like an emergency. Mind the side effect.
Covenant of the Deep.
Use of force authorized.
Maybe I'm gonna use a different team for each one of these. Because this one's definitely just obliterating them.
Positions. Sure. This way through the living.
A bigger pill to swallow.
Hold the line.
Remember, health comes first.
Billowing surge.
One remains.
Breathtaking. Everyone hold hands.
Here comes
The
another.
Temple of Wisdom.
All eyes on me!
Mind the side effects.
Allow me. Committed to memory.
Save yourself.
A bitter pill to swallow. Seems like an emergency.
Covenant of the Deep.
Frost Knight Scion. An elemental life form that has gained an extremely high elemental affinity over long years of exposure to the moonlight. In battle, Frost Knight Scions can convert themselves to a Gloom Veil state. While in this state, Frost Knight Scions become more powerful. Deal damage to Frost Knight Scion using elemental attacks of the same elemental type as them by using lunar reactions to illuminate them and force them to leave their Gloom Veil state. Or, you know, just beat them up. I see some immunes popping up.
Let's move up. Grow, grow, grow.
Your immunity did not help you in any way. Got some Frost Knight's Glory. Let's use this team for the next one. gotta love my big hole.
Mind the side effect.
Pyroclastic surge!
Start the clock! Quick as a flash!
Burn it down!
The antenna! Grant me strike! Hero incoming! Yeah! Look out below! Hero incoming! Headbutt!
Taking a turn for the better.
Try and stop me! Wrath from the sky!
Volcano kablam! Yeah! Yeah!
Let's move!
Faster! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Headbutt!
Also getting so many drops from this. I'm assuming this is gonna take me to where I need to be. Trust. Seems my trust may be well founded.
Heads up!
Rise with the sun! Pyroclastic surge!
Form first! Start the clock!
Seems like an emergency.
One fell swoop! Yeah! Heads up! It's justice o'clock! Oof! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Yeah!
Light it up! Wrath from the sky!
On my mark!
A bitter pill to swallow.
Yeah! Look out below! Charge! Yeah! Oof! Charge!
Don't get too close to the water or I will get stuck in the water. Or, you know, push you far enough away that you won't get hurt anymore by the machine. Completely ruining the gimmick of this whole thing. Better push you further in instead.
Hey, it's been a while. Why don't we check up on Ino?
After a bit more fighting, Paimon. There's a teleport here. And an Oculi. And another Oculi. Can I just jump here? Sure looks like it. Other ones, very visible.
Rise with the sun!
Let's move! Quick as a flash!
Remember, health comes first. Mind the side effect.
Headbutt! Volcano kablam! Yeah! Hero incoming! Yeah!
Light of the blazing sun!
On my mark!
Full speed ahead!
The doctor will see you.
Oof! Ultimate flying kick! It's justice o'clock!
Taking a turn.
Always
for the
ends
better.
in one of these
A
big
bitter
guys,
pill
huh?
to swallow.
Light it up! Wrath from the sky!
Start the clock! Controlled breathing!
Hi! Yeah! Yeah! Hero incoming! Yeah!
And I just jumped this one. Barely not. still barely not. Is this one of those mirrors with a puzzle, or is it just a mirror? No, there might be a puzzle here. But the main puzzle to me right now is climbing up here. Oh, there's another domain over there also to unlock. Okay, there we go. Oh, I would have laughed so hard if I jumped over it this time. What's this one? Weapon upgrade materials, it seems. Lost Moon Court.
On my mark! Look at the light of the blazing sun!
Didn't bring the best team for this particular section of battles, because there's a lot of electro slimes or electro shielded enemies that
Remember, health comes
the
first.
racer just can't touch. But then again, we have Mavuika who just eats them up.
Pyroclastic surge! Full throttle!
It's justice o'clock! Let's move!
Mind the side effects.
Light of the blazing sun! Switching gears.
Oh. Mavuika almost died earlier. Yes, this time I didn't look well enough how much health she had left. What team do we want to use for the last one? Geo. More Mavuika. Feels there's lots of Mavuika. Burn. Sure, silly. Silly, but let's go.
The doctor will see you now.
This might not work. Guess we'll have to see how well it
Bitter pill to
works.
swallow.
My burn team is not my best team. Of barrier generators and ID cards. A Kuvaki-powered barrier created as a result of Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau's experiments. Allow all the barrier generators to verify the ID card within a certain period of time to deactivate the barrier. Okay. Not interested right now. Instead, we're interested in these.
I see everything. Sharing my knowledge. Jumpy Dumpty. Surprise! Blazing delight!
Oh, that did a lot of
Seems
damage.
like an emergency.
The doctor will see.
Step on up!
Cue the spotlight. Everyone hold hands. Over here. Hey, make yourselves at home.
Entering combat mode.
Taking a turn for the better. Ta, ta.
Okay, it's worked. All right.
Surprise!
Oh, starting from big guy.
Chip on up! Be amazed!
A minute to memory.
Mind the side effects. Yeah, remember, health comes first.
Blazing delight! Boing, boing, boom! 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 Ah! Jumpy, dumpy, this way, pretty little. The Temple of Wisdom.
Use of force
Surprise!
Let the magic begin! Chip on up!
Seems like an emergency.
The statue was sealed. Everyone hold hands. All up.
Oh, that was close.
Mind the side effects. Ta, ta.
Be amazed!
Jumpy, dumpy, go.
No, it was not close. He'd actually died. Did she? Or did I revive her just now?
Over here!
Boing, boing, boom. Blazing delight.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Are we going down? Yes, we're going down.
Hey.
Surprise!
Yeah.
Taking a turn for the better.
I need to focus. Let the magic begin!
The Temple of Wisdom.
I don't know where the enemy is. Oh. Because there was none.
Everyone hold hands. The statue was sealed.
Chip on up!
Resistance is futile. Save yourself.
Seems like an emergency.
This way, pretty little.
Cue the spotlight!
Jumpy, dumpy, go.
Seems burning is working quite well against these. I mean, I'm taking lots of damage.
A bitter pill to swallow.
But Lynette constantly hurts herself, so she doesn't really count in terms of damage.
Over here!
Well, pat herself enough.
Committed to memory. The doctor will see. Grow them all up. Jumpy, jumpy, go. Was an accident.
Okay, now we are having trouble.
I see everything.
Because we can't burn without a fire character. Well, we can. With the fire on the floor. But
Everyone hold hands. Over here.
Mind the stone. This is nothing.
Surprise! Be amazed!
Remember, health comes first.
Hey! The Temple of Wisdom.
Ship on up!
Over here.
Let the magic begin!
oh, it's over. That is setting everything on fire. As it should. Was that all the fighting? Sure, looks like it. Then let's have a grand feast. Ding ding ding! A great feast. The troubled days have come to an end. You and Paimon decide to pay Aino another visit. I feel like I'm going the long way around. Also, I'm being filled with all kinds of goodies.
Hey, Aneba. Oh, Yehuda. You're here too?
Well, after all that hard work, I at least deserve a slice of cake for my efforts. Don't you think?
Wait, there's cake?
Yes. You two are here just in time. Aino wanted to thank you for your help, so now that Clank is back safe and sound, she thought it would be nice for everyone to try out his baking.
I was wondering if we'd get to see what Clank is supposed to look like. It's a piggy.
Wow. So this is what Clank was supposed to look like.
It even has a pigtail.
Yes. Luckily, the core was still intact, so all Aino had to do was make a new body.
Are you done baking?
Woohoo! Is it ready?
Bacon baking? That one was for itself.
Hey! He ate it!
It's not unusual for a chef to take a few bites before serving a dish.
No need to worry. Once he's had his fill, he can get started on the desserts for everyone else. It'll just be a moment.
Alright. Wait, speaking of desserts, where's Aino?
She thought of a new idea for a robot and shut herself in the workshop to get started. When inspiration strikes, she jumps into action. That's just who she is.
Why does Aino like building robots so much?
Retrieving historical records from databank. At first, I believe Aino was just shocked to find something that fascinated her more than desserts.
That's a really sweet art style.
And fortunately, her friends respected her passion, even if, aside from struggling to make ends meet, there was little time for much else. Then, one day, an acclaimed teacher discovered her and recognized her passion for what it truly was: genius. Just like her friends, she finally discovered what she wanted to do, and not only that, she excelled at it. And when genius and passion collide, there's not much that can get in the way. So, Aino left her childhood friends, established the Clink Clink Krumkake craft shop, and started making all kinds of robot companions.
They went on a journey together.
Perhaps it all comes down to the natural instinct of a genius, the drive to see their imagination come to life.
Oh, so that's what draws her to robotics.
Based on my own experience with Aino, I think there's more to it than that. Long before she took me in, she was already pushing her skills to the limit in an effort to give each robot a distinct personality, and she already treated them like companions. What I mean is, it's not something that started with me just because I have a unique background. I think, after walking the path of a genius for so long, she looked around and realized there was no one at her side. And it made her feel lonely. So me, Clank, and all the other robots Aino has added to the workshop were not just proof of her genius. We're her family. We give her the companionship she longs for. As I see it, that's the true relationship between Aino and her robots.
Yeah, we've very much felt that by now.
Oh, wow. So, you really mean a lot to her.
Yes, and for that reason, it did not matter to Aino how powerful Clank could become, nor how feared or coveted his technology might be among the factions. And she decided that he would join his family, and that meant she would spare no effort to save him.
Yeah, that makes sense. But it makes Paimon wonder why someone like Aino would choose to stay in Nod-Krai.
I'm afraid my logic unit cannot make sense of that question.
Well, the way Paimon sees it, Nod-Krai is a dog-eat-dog place full of scheming and scamming. The people that thrive here seem to be built for that kind of thing. Anyone else would use the kind of tech Aino has to make weapons and threaten people. But Aino, she takes something that could be a weapon and turns it into a robot that makes cakes. It just doesn't seem like she fits in.
No, my view is the exact opposite. I've encountered the full spectrum of people that live here in Nod-Krai, but in my experience, very few of them can be said to represent this place. You say Aino doesn't fit in here, but I believe the opposite. If I were to attempt to define what a person from Nod-Krai should be, no one is a better match than Aino.
Ding ding!
Ooh, the dessert should be done!
Yes, one moment. Allow me to serve them.
I want the one with the most frosting!
All right, everyone. Dig in.
So worth it.
Insect at the worst time. Well, that was a nice little epilogue. And with that, we're only left with one more minigame. Seek and find machines on the fritz. Misplaced creativity. Fontanian researcher Jeanette has designed a certain type of robot, but has asked Aino for help, due to running into various malfunctions. Also up there with all the others. can barely find that teleport point anymore with all the other symbols stacked on top of it.
Let's work through it together. 2 heads are better than 1. The doctor will see you now.
Where did I go wrong? Only I had more than theoretical knowledge. Okay, no need to confirm this order. This is Jeanette, a Fontanian engineer. For all the orders I got, this one was the most interesting. You're finally here, so there's still hope. Hi there, we are Aino's assistants. Or, well, Paimon thinks you can call us that. What do you need help with? She's made a type of robot that can use Kuvaki to achieve long-distance communication, which sounds super fun. But she's run into a whole bunch of malfunctions, and so she wants me to help her troubleshoot her stuff. I'm ashamed to admit that trial and error curiosity won't yield any results. In the end, it still boils down to practice. Doesn't sound that hard, just leave it to us. This is a bit embarrassing, but I'd like to modify my order. While waiting for your reply, I ended up making another mess of things. I was suddenly curious if a change of environment could solve the issue, so I conducted more tests in areas with different Kuvaki concentrations. But the malfunctions still happened, and I ended up losing those robots. So, apart from the agreed upon debugging, could you help me retrieve the robots as well? You lost the robots? All of them? If you need me to compensate with extra pay, I'll think of something, I promise. There should be many ways to track them down. Since the robots are all powered by Kuvaki, they should leave behind Kuvaki remnants wherever they go. I'll prep a special device for you. Once you use it to collect enough Kuvaki remnants, you'll be able to track down whichever robots left them behind. Well, this sounds fun. And since it does, I won't ask for extra pay. Really? Thank you, thank you. During the challenge, there will be Kuvaki remnants on the field. Follow these remnants to find malfunctioning robots. After collecting a certain amount, locations of all malfunctioning robots on the field will be revealed. So are we doing what we did at the beginning of the story here for this event? Look for robots. We have one symbol down there. Are there others? Not at the moment. And this is at the very start of Nod-Krai. Oh yeah, orbs.
When on the road, one should take ample time to pause and appreciate the wondrous scenery along the way.
You're about to collapse, aren't you?
Almost didn't find you.
A bitter pill to swallow.
How did you get in there, buddy? Goodbye! Oh, I had to click found me. And the last one's up here. Was that all? Talk to Juliet. Hello, Li Huan and Paimon. Thanks to your help, I've finished making adjustments to the robots you found previously. Oh, the gang's all here. So far, I haven't run into any new problems, but what I have run into is a new idea. When you track down the other robots, Li Huan, can you pay attention to any of their special behaviors? Behaviors meaning... well, that would be how they interact with each other, I suppose. It should be more obvious once we've recovered enough of them. Okay, we'll leave it to us. Thank you both. I'll mark the next area on your map. Ah, it's not done. What's the best way to get there? I guess from... here, and then we just leave.
Surprise!
Oh, I would need some Kuvaki to use this to jump. And now I have some Kuvaki. Goodbye! The Wild Hunt returned here after we did that quest. Hey, that pinged at some point. Okay, there we go. Oh, there. In order to stop the hazardous device's attacks, you must first remove its energy core, a Kuvaki relay mechanism. Approach the hazardous device carefully and attract the Kuvaki relay mechanism to shut it down. Someone appears to have set up countermeasures near the hazard. Oh, we're doing the thing that we did in the mole quests. The last step of testing. Look, the robots are all gathering together. So many robots. Hey, Jeanette! Did you get all the robots we found? I did. Good work, you two. Speaking of which, we made some new discoveries. You did? Please tell me everything. The behavior as you described. The robots seem to like you very much, and thus sent you a message. An invitation to play together. Really? Whoa, that's so cool. I knew it. Knew what? Now I'm certain. My vision can only be realized through interactions between these robots. The more units we retrieve, the closer we get to my original plan. Now, they can already communicate with others. All we have to do is find the rest of the robots and, yes, I can see my creativity bearing fruit. Well, someone's excited. Ah, sorry, I'm getting a bit worked up. I'll still need your help for the rest. Here, I've marked out the next area on the map. And let's get going. Paimon's just as curious to see where this will lead. It will lead to more robots. Keep up, Paimon. Oh good. Entering enemy territory. Just to play with some robots. So what happens if I get caught by these? Nothing? Okay. I expected an alarm to sound and I'm getting attacked by enemies, but no. That's not how this works. Nope. Challenge failed for second stuff. Because I'm leaving the area.
Just as I expected.
Oh no, they've been spotted by bad guys. I'm more interested in what I'm standing on here. You're gonna fix my skull? Sorry, it's not broken.
Mind the side
Couldn't fix it. Found ya.
Better hold back this time.
And you thought we were done with fighting for today.
Surprise! Cue the spotlight!
Everyone hold hands.
What was that achievement for?
A bitter pill to swallow.
Over here!
Hailstorm Cannoneer. So much for that guy. And I guess we got the quests. No? Yes, probably. No? I don't know. I thought we got the quest that's right beside us here or something. What was that achievement?
I hope nobody disturbs.
Mine now, friend. As expected, your own weapon feels most natural. Don't know what that means. Well, good job, friends. You showed that guy who not to mess with.
Rainy days are perfect for spacing out.
Hey, now that Paimon thinks about it, we still don't know what happened to the robots once they got all fixed up. Let's go ask Jeanette. Huh? What's going on over there? Everyone's crowded around. Then there's Godenti. Godenti tried to steal the robots I made. Finefa and Sarin haven't tipped me off. Oh, is this the quest that popped up for doing all the minigames? I'm guessing. Everybody's come together. Steal? Nonsense, I was just trying to see if they were worth investing in. Analyzing of your history renders your current claims difficult to believe. My history? Don't spout rubbish. Aino values all items in her workshop and has established a comprehensive surveillance system through her robots. It is almost impossible for an outsider to steal from the workshop without being detected, unless the culprit is assisted from within. Wait, you don't mean... While I was here, I swept every corner of the workshop meticulously. As expected, I discovered a few destroyed surveillance robots. I had Aino repair them. The recovered records make it clear that the assistant we are looking for is indeed Godenti. So he's been working with that receptionist all along. You two were attacked when retrieving the last of the robots, right? I'm afraid those assailants may also have ties to him. I am an expatriate representative of the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau. You have no right to lay your hands on me. Give it up. Think we haven't figured out who you are? You're no representative of anything. This was once a member of the Adventurers Guild, but was expelled due to misconduct, before turning to bounty hunting instead. I have heard that he still hadn't kicked his old habits at this point, which cost him his certification from the Vonage Guild, so now he's stuck scraping by on shady gigs like this one. Aha! When Paimon first laid eyes on him, she could just tell he was a big lousy liar. Now what are we going to do with him? Excuse me. With all due respect, might I take the liberty of handling this individual? Wow, did not expect you to come back into the picture. Hey, aren't you the merchant we saw back at the black market? To be honest, there's an unsettled debt between this bounty hunter and I. According to my agent, he's been hiding in the workshop for quite a long time. Out of respect for the workshop owner, my agent never pressed for repayment, so I've come to personally negotiate this matter in a more civil manner. Asiko, my good sir, please help me. All that I've done has been to repay the moral you lent to me. Mr. Godenti, if I didn't want to help you, why would I have overlooked your disastrous business reputation to secure a subcontract from the Design Bureau for you? This was an excellent opportunity for you, but your sheer incompetence forced you to re-outsource the job to the workshop owner. To make matters worse, you've ignored your employees' demands and allowed decommissioned recon bots to flood the black market. I'm afraid I must re-evaluate your ability to pay off your debts. The information I have indicates that you are deliberately exercising your influence on this series of events. Oh, how so? To my understanding, you previously posted a notice naming a high price for which you would purchase any of Aino's creations. Excessive amounts of mora can have a strong influence on certain individuals. My hypothesis is that, be it this bounty hunter or the receptionist, their behavior can be regarded as having been influenced by said notice. I'm afraid I can't stand for such criticism, Miss Robot. From the beginning, I've only been doing two things. Firstly, I expressed admiration for the technology Aino has developed. Secondly, I used my own funds to endorse the commercial viability of said technology. If greed causes someone to fall out of line, then that is their responsibility to bear. Indeed, I cannot find any evidence to prove that you directly influenced their actions, and I cannot refute your claim logically. However, there are things in this world more important than logic. In any case, I request that you remove that notice. Aino treasures each and every one of her robot companions. We do not desire that a price be put on any of them. Ah, that. According to my informant's intel, those constructs are, at their core, rather childish. Hardly something a grown man like myself should find intriguing. Nevertheless, I still hope to be compensated for my initial investment, just through alternative means. To that end, I've prepared a contingency plan. Now, I did not expect others beside the workshop owner to be capable of designing similar constructs, such as this Fontanian engineer. I admire your talents. May I interest you in a potential collaboration? Who? Me? Indeed, if my intel is correct, then your work has the potential, albeit through sheer luck, to be perfected as a product, yes? Is he talking about the combat abilities that the robots picked up? I'm sorry, but I'm afraid my work is just as you described Aino's. It's quite childish, so I doubt you'd be interested. Huh? I wasn't thinking about making them into different Kuvaki weapon types while designing them. What I wanted to invent was a robot that could use the interactive powers of Kuvaki to gain a certain level of intelligence. But during my testing, I came to learn that the Kuvaki in the system I designed was not so much logic as a type of emotion. And that's why the robots were more prone to malfunctioning when tests got more stressful. But if you give the robots enough friends and let them have fun, the systems run smooth as butter. The combat abilities they awakened were essentially meant to protect their favorite playmate, Li Huan. They sound like a group of kids, don't you think? They can't become the weapons you want them to be, because children won't listen to orders. But there is a possibility, no? Perhaps all they need is to be whipped into shape. I dare you to try. Both Miss Aino and Miss Jeanette's research has been invaluable to the Adventurers Guild here in Nod-Krai. I'd strongly advise against stirring up unnecessary disputes. Or else the guild will have to step in. Are we clear? The Adventurers Guild. So you've had an eye on this place then. Fine, business is business. I'm not in the mood to make trouble I didn't ask for. And as per Miss Robot's request, I shan't make any further commercial demands for Aino's work. In exchange, I'll take this bounty hunter with me. He'll make up for my losses. Of course, please take him away. Is this really okay, Neffa? We can't guarantee he wasn't trying to cover for this guy. There are many unwritten rules in Nod-Krai's shadows. I do not agree with them. I just don't want them to affect Aino's life. Some things are best settled outside the workshop. If you say so. That's the end of these unwritten rules. But I'm assuming we still have an end to this robot mess. Am I correct? Thank you so much for helping out with the troubleshooting. About the robots. My robots were actually modified with devices that Aino invented, and the idea of using Kuvaki was based on one of her latest works. She's a total genius. I tried to do it myself, only to realize how difficult it actually was. I really have to learn from my seniors, don't I? Haha. About the malfunctions. Well, I'm not too proud to admit those initial malfunctions were all down to my creativity. I wanted to try something novel, but ended up nearly ruining everything. But with the help of Aino's robots, even these creative experiments are still functioning smoothly. I have no clue how it all works, though. Okay, I guess there is no separate... Finally, to the robot mess. But with that, we are done with everything there's to do in this event. But we still have a little bit of time left. So why not take a look at one more quest? It did pop up earlier already. Blessings of the Frost Moon, the last blue quest left. You encounter Lauma, who is deep in thought, the Frost Moon Enclave. No, stop that.
Surprise!
Yes, I'm sure you have very many friends indeed, but that's not the issue. Even if you summoned every ibis on Hisi Island, I still don't think you'd be able to move the moon mirror. And even if you managed it, the lunar semblance within would still...
I completely understand what you're trying to say, Mr. Weasel Thief.
Dig it out. You could, but moving the mirror would still pose a challenge. Even for you. Huh? You really can summon every ibis on the island if that's what it takes? And you, on the other hand, think this plan is a joke, even if the ibis gets its entire family involved?
Wow! Things are really kicking off over here. Looks like we've got a weasel thief and a heated argument with a bird.
Planning a joint heist? Or are they arguing over how to split the loot?
We're plotting and scheming, to be precise. I'm told we have to get all our ducks in a row before moving forward on this job. But my co-conspirators disagree quite strongly on the best approach, and they're not exactly being diplomatic about it. Choice words have been spoken.
Angry bird. Look at this angry face.
All right, I believe you. I'm sure you do have friends in high places. Although, where did you learn to speak like that? From a short girl with a metal arm and a hat. Oh, of course you can keep talking like that so long as you enjoy it. But be sensible around her, okay? Don't copy everything she does. I'm going to have a little chat with the Traveler and Paimon now, so be good and pipe down a little.
Metal arm and a hat.
Huh, it really did quiet down. Being able to understand animal speak is so cool. Paimon wishes she had that ability.
Trust me, Paimon, you would not enjoy it very much at all.
That sounded ominous. I have chills running down my spine.
Ah, don't misunderstand. Nothing terrible would happen, and it doesn't drive you insane or anything like that. Although, that being said, I do sometimes find it quite overwhelming. I was overjoyed when I first discovered that I could understand animal speech, but I quickly realized that it came with a downside.
I think at this point it is worth mentioning that Lauma has a similar ability to Nahida, where Nahida can read the minds of every NPC standing around in Sumeru. Lauma can talk to every animal found in Nod-Krai.
This ability is always active, and I cannot control it.
Oh. Yeah, that would be a problem. And if you can't control it, that means...
From the forest to the waterfront, wherever there are animals around.
Exactly. People say that listening to the bird song deep in the woods gives them a profound sense of peace and quiet that lifts their spirits. But no matter where I go, I can never find peace and quiet. When I stand in the forest, I hear the chatter of the wildcats, the rabbits, the rhyme-horned deer, the chic badgers, and the long-plume ibis. They argue loudly about who's to blame for damaging whose roost, or which part of the woods the best twigs come from.
Your ears can never get any rest. It's non-stop chatter wherever you go.
Alright. Guess talking to animals isn't all it's cracked up to be. Waking up to the sound of birds chirping is pretty nice, but replace that chirping with bickering, and suddenly it doesn't seem so appealing.
We both know it takes more than a little chirping to wake you up.
As for me, I've lived with it so long that I'm used to it now. In fact, it would probably be quite an adjustment if I woke up one day and couldn't hear the finches discussing which cup in which house makes for the best bath. Yes, plotting and scheming. Thank you for reminding me. I got a little sidetracked. Although, now that the Traveler's here, we might just have the solution to our problem.
I got friends in high places too. I just need a little time to get a crew together.
No, just you will suffice. This job involves breaking into a storage room by undoing the seal created with the moon mirror by a previous moon chanter. But for someone of your talents, I'm sure it will be a simple task.
Created by a previous moon chanter.
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be fine. Come, let's go.
I'm going.
Over here.
Over there. I've never tried attacking one of these. I just tried capturing one at one point.
Here we are. What you see now is the moon mirror, within which the lunar semblance is sealed.
Oh, must be a pretty precious statue if they went to all this effort to steal it away. Will there be some traps inside? You know, the kind that send arrows flying out if you step in the wrong place?
I'm ready either way. I'm used to this sort of thing.
Do not worry. This little one did some scouting for me ahead of time. The seal does not contain any such fatal traps.
Traps, yes. Fatal, no.
Oh, nice. That's good to know. And yeah, that sounds like a job for a weasel thief.
But from the looks of it, this weasel thief doesn't work for free.
That's true. Each time I ask it for help, I have to pay it 1 mora more the next time we meet.
Oh no, exponential growth.
Huh, what a thieving little weasel! Oh wait, that tracks. But considering that it's helping you keep watch on the lunar semblance, it might need a name change. How about... Weasel Guardian! Can't catch Paimon! Paimon can fly!
Hey, hey, don't climb on me. Not the hair, not the hair.
Come on, be nice to our guests.
So, how do I help? How will we get this mechanism open?
To retrieve the lunar semblance, we need to activate pairs of mechanisms in 2 different locations. So it's a 2-person job. If you head over there and take the mechanism on that side, I'll take this side.
But how do we make sure we activate them simultaneously?
That won't be a problem. I have eyes in the sky. It will keep me updated on where you are and which mechanism is in front of you. Don't worry. All you have to do is follow my instructions.
Sure, I can do that.
If you head over there...
I head over there. Then I head over there.
Mind the side effects.
Oh, that's one of the things we did last time for the event.
Understood. I will retrieve the lunar semblance now.
Oh no!
Huh? The way out has been blocked. Could you try that again?
Nothing to worry about.
Understood. I will retrieve the lunar semblance now.
Why did it not work out the first time?
Wow! What a huge statue! Yeah, no amount of birds or weasels is shifting that.
Maybe I lifted the front one too early and then waited too long for the second one?
He probably couldn't even get past the mirror. So, Lalma, just how valuable is this statue anyway?
In terms of Mora? Not much, I suspect. It's crudely fashioned, and the kind of stone it's carved from is found everywhere around these parts. But to the moon chanter of that era, and to the frost moon scions of today, it is a priceless treasure. If nothing else, I now have concrete proof of its existence. That's enough to confirm the reliability of several documents on the topic. To me, that makes this a very successful trip. Thank you for your help. I knew I had judged you correctly. The moon mirror posed no obstacle to you. And our little friend here was very impressed with your mechanism operating skills.
What is it saying, Lalma?
It says that the Traveler is the best treasure hunter it's ever seen. It wishes it could join her on a quest to unlock all the treasure chests in the world.
Gee, that makes me sound like a thief. It's true that I opened a ton of chests.
From now on, I'll call on you if I ever find a treasure chest I can't crack.
Okay. a choice in the matter.
Don't worry, it won't come knocking on your window every day with a Mora coin in its jaws trying to drag you off on a treasure hunt. And it certainly won't be visiting your room in the dead of night, moaning about locks it can't pick.
Uh-oh. We better make sure to lock all our doors and windows before we go to sleep tonight.
Relax. That weasel's only a child. It means no harm. It's just more talkative than most. All right, let's head back. It's almost time for dinner. Oh, and we still need to figure out how to get this statue back to our library.
Can you get it out of there?
It seems like I'll need a little help from my friends, after all. Just here will do.
I guess it could be taken out of that.
Oh, that all went down without much fanfare. Paimon was expecting something exciting to happen once we put it down.
Well, it's just a plain old statue. A historical relic. It doesn't hold any kind of mystical power. The real value lies in the stories behind it. My job is to dig those stories up, wherever they might be hiding, verify them, and then share them with the people.
Cool. Well, it's a good thing we got it back here in one piece.
Indeed. And you two have my thanks for that. Please, take these fruits and quench your thirst. I had the animals gather them in the woods. And after that, forgive me, but I have another request to make of you.
Oh, what do you need?
I apologize if this is presumptuous of me, but I've seen how well connected you are, and I've heard of your many travels into secret and forgotten places. On your future travels, if you ever come across any texts about the Frost Moon Scions, could I borrow them and make a copy with which to enrich our library?
Of course. I'll bring you whatever I find.
You have my sincere gratitude. On behalf of the Frost Moon Scions.
I'm gonna get back to that fruit now. Hang on, where did all the fruit go?
Oh boy. That was some seriously tasty fruit. So much better than Paimon's used to.
Now who is the thief?
These animals have lived their whole lives in this forest. Naturally, they're the ones who know where to find the best fruit. This one says to eat as much as you wish, because it's the top fruit finder in the whole forest. It'll fetch some more right away.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
And just like with I know, this unlocks this for the Frost Moon Scions. What a nice picture that is. Haven't done any quests in this area yet. And there's still more time, I guess. Maybe I should do one more still. Remember that big hole?
Life, death.
When we first walked past that big hole,
Set of laws.
Paimon had some words about that hole.
But if you never test the limits, how can anyone know where the boundaries of these laws are?
Now only Baiju is talking about not holes, but we are jumping down a hole. Surely that's safe. Wow, it's so deep. Looks like there's an even bigger space down below. Hey, you two, are you trying to get yourself killed? Don't just stand there. Get over here and keep your voice down. Why? You scared Paimon. You didn't expect to find anyone else in a place like this. Why are you hiding? Shh, I told you to keep quiet, buddy. But judging by your chubby looks, you wouldn't happen to be the daughters of some Northland Fey Lord, would you? Hey, what do you mean, chubby looks? Paimon's not chubby at all. And Paimon's not Fey either. Neither chubby nor Fey. We're adventurers. Miss Paimonova, at this juncture, I advise that we feign... Feign what? And who is Miss Paimonova anyways? In any case, she is Li Huan and Paimon is her guide. We're adventurers who've come to investigate this deep pit. Yes, of course, you're adventurers, definitely not nobility. We all need to wear some masks, am I right? But since you have all introduced yourselves, I should for my part do as the decorum dictates. Maite Velu, heir to the legendary thief Reed Miller. Don't worry, that's my real name. Whoa, a thief! Wait, the legendary Reed Miller? It's alright if you are unfamiliar. Rest assured, I'm a master thief, not some small-time crook. Your belongings are safe where they sit in your pockets. However, you are a terrible liar, buddy. Tell me, what kind of guy leads people straight into a deep pit? We did that because we're adventurers. Alright. If I'm not mistaken, you're here for the Crab Tsar's treasure too, aren't you? Treasure? The perceptive little brats like you. I see. The crabby booty. Paimon, you will understand when you grow up. Huh? What kind of nickname is that? That's right. You know your stuff, sister. My target is the crabby booty. It's the most precious treasure hidden in the Crab Tsar's palace below. The stone that can manipulate human desires. Twadoska's stone. This is what I seek. Oh. It just hit Paimon after hearing all this talk about thieves and some Crab Tsar. This must be some kind of children's adventure game, right? So, how did you know that there's treasure here? Ha! That's a Master Thief's secret, buddy. What's it gonna be? Interested in a team-up? If there is crab, then I am coming along. Already scouted out the place. The palace routes and have a good idea where the treasure is. But I'm a Master Thief, not a mercenary. I can't defeat that despicable Crab Tsar all by myself. If I could, I wouldn't be hiding here, waiting for it to lower its guard. Huh. You are a Master Thief. Why do you have to confront the palace owner head on? Wouldn't that make you a robber instead? That shows you are an amateur, buddy. You can't get to the treasure without defeating the palace owner. Hit him. I mean, that's just how things work in the business. Once we get that stone and sell it for a good price, we'll split it 50-50. And I'll even hook you up with my informant. Interested? Leave it to me. I'm a world-famous thief after all. All the treasure chests belong to me. As long as you add world-famous in front, then it doesn't matter what comes after, huh? Is that what you were thinking? No, we're just helpful adventurers, not thieves. Wait, come to think of it. Our first major deed in Mondstadt was stealing the Holy Liar the Himmel. A world-famous thief. What are you going to say next? That you are a fugitive wanted in multiple nations? Alright, enough joking around. Even Reed Miller has never been wanted by every nation at once. Still, you're quite an interesting person, buddy. Right, let's get to it then. Stay close and don't get lost. That's a lot of talk. For someone who wants to face Crab. I defeated the Tsar. That's how that works, right? Oh, this one... This tree does not give me powers. Shouldn't the crab give me powers? Thought that's how they work. Ah, now we have. Now we had. There we go. Here's the treasure of the crab Tsar.
The life of an adventurer certainly isn't easy.
Huh, there's some strange marks on the ground. Keep your voice down. If I'm right, those tracks were left by the crab Tsar. Forget I said anything. Found a potato. Crab potato. Never mind, that's a big crab. No, it's the terrifying crab Tsar. We've been spotted. Why is it running away? The little crab wants to give us something. What little crab? Oh. This, I guess. It's still just a crab. Just a crab, Paimon. Don't underestimate crab. Although there's supposed to be an oculi right here. Is it all the way up there? Nah, that couldn't be. Maybe it's below us. Maybe it just spirals down. Yeah, there might be multiple levels to this. Let's not worry about that just now. Oh, this one's right here. But this one had an underground symbol, while that other one does not. So now I'm not so sure.
La la la. Da da da. La la la.
Beat the rock crab. That's the most crab interaction I could ever ask for.
Maybe there's even more buried below.
Oh well. Someone's been having a temper. I need this.
La la la.
La la la. I was sure enemies would spawn.
Da da da. La la la. Da da da.
Oh, we just push that one. We don't throw anything at it.
La la la. Da da da.
More crab feeding. You can do it, buddy.
Yay, shiny.
Hey, we got a seal for that. Looks like this way is blocked. You don't say. Huh. Looks like there's no way forward. Where did that big crab escape to? This is a problem. These mirrors were left behind by those Frost Moon weirdos. Only they and the crab Tsar can travel through them. So that big crab actually went inside the mirrors. It's just a crab, so where did it learn how to do that? Well, it probably has something to do with that cursed stone of desire. Better find a wall first, buddy. In case you fall over from what I'm about to tell you. I, Mighty Value, am actually a member of the Conch Gang, here to gather intel. Oh, so you're also from the Conch Gang. Run, Miss Paimonova. I'll hold them off. Run? Wait, what's so scary about that? Also, what kind of corny reaction is that? And who is Miss Paimonova anyway? Ha, it's normal to react that way when you hear our name, but don't worry, buddy. I'm not your enemy. Anyway, forget about that for now. Just so you know, I've been observing this place for quite some time already. Truth is, His Majesty the Crab Tsar used to be quite docile and didn't know how to travel through these mirrors until 6 months ago. That was when it picked up a strange stone from somewhere and started carrying it on its back. Its temper has taken a deadly turn ever since. Evil, cruel, easily agitated. Sometimes it even uses its pincers to crush other little crabs, turning this place upside down. Wait, so the treasure you're looking for is actually the stone on its back. No wonder you say we'll have to defeat it first. Heh, that's right, buddy. Just like how Reed Miller took the Frost Moon treasure back from the greedy governor, bringing her back to her senses. Duty of a master thief has always been to side with the oppressed, so that they don't have to kneel before any crab. So, for all the little crabs. I see. This is what you wish for, ruler of Elysium. No, I wasn't scared. I'm the heir of the legendary thief Reed Miller. Anyway, identify yourself now. Well, you scared Paimon for sure. Didn't expect to find anyone else in a place like this. Huh. You look like a Frost Moon priestess. Ruler of Elysium. Are you talking about Paimon? Eh? Paimon? Is Paimon a... Then Paimon, your lady, commands you to go to Nasha Town and buy Paimon an endless supply of crumb carcass. Just kidding. So, what are you doing in a place like this, buddy? Eyes up, you're all alone. Well, there's 3 of us. I'm not sure those eyes work. They look very empty. We are a fellowship of free people, also free people. And if you wish to seize us and take us to the Frost Moon, then you are out of luck. Even back when Snezhnograd had the legendary Reed Miller. Fear not, I am not your enemy. Still, Reed Miller. Is that the name you have chosen to follow in this sublunary sphere? Oh, of course. Anyway, I've got no interest in plots and schemes in the shadows. What exactly do you want? Out with it. No, there's no need for such meaningless words. You are only here for the treasure. I know that. I've known it from the beginning. Cast your gaze that way. Look beneath the mirror. When the mirror shatters, you will find that cursed object that corrupts the heart of man and crab. As for me... Hey, wait, don't go! Whoa, she's gone again. Who in the world is that priestess? Who knows? Those Frost Moon folks have always been kinda loony and cryptic. But suppose there's no other choice now. Let's follow her advice and go look that way. Crab! That drop looks pretty steep. Let's chase it down. Can't just walk through the other things. What white iron? Oh, by the border we can see that this is a strong Kuvaki area, like we encountered last time. Nowhere left to run now, huh? I know these grounds like the back of my hand. I can tell you we've got it cornered. Once we take it down here, this will all be over. What do you say? Are you ready, sister? Hold on, I need a moment to prepare. No problem, I'll keep an eye on it for you. But try to be quick, buddy. I want to get that treasure first. And that teleport point.
More treasure, more treasure!
Gotta fight a crab. That team didn't get to play yet today. My week are kind of dead. I'm ready for crab. Alright, let's do this. Time to show that fellow what a proper no-holds-barred frontal sneak attack looks like. Frontal sneak attack. Right, a frontal sneak wait, can you even call it a sneak attack if we do it from the front? Hey there. Crab mirror. Oh, okay. There's a wall. Break the mirror. Break the crab. Okay. Still can't approach. This is a very special crab. I'm also noticing, I guess it didn't matter what characters I was, because characters don't really matter in how this fight is going. App. Whoa. Is that okay? It flew away. Have you come searching for me? Whoa, it's the priestess from before. We weren't exactly looking for you, but who are you really? It's always like this. Always. Promising to take me away. And always leaving me behind. This time is no different. Asking those questions just to give me false hope, so I would stay, waiting for a salvation that will never come. Isn't that right? No, that's not what we meant. Please don't cry. We're adventurous, and we love helping others. If you need help with anything, just tell us. She's gone again. Who in the world is that strange lady? I don't think she's a bad person. Yeah, even though she talks weirdly and has a scary look on her face, she seems to be guiding us. Hey, wait. Where's Maite? Well, buddy, how's it going? Have you calmed down? Seems like it's hiding away out of regret. After all the terrible things it did to the little crabs while under the stone's influence. That's kind of sad. It's alright. Let it reflect on its actions for now. Those who do bad things must be punished. This is the fate of all evil rulers. Still, Ivan didn't expect that stone to fly away like that. Well, it's not a bad thing. It actually circulated on the market. Might have hurt even more people. Here, have this too, now that His Majesty the Tsar has become docile once more. My observation notes are complete. And from now on, you are a friend of the Conch Gang, and you dine at the Speranza restaurant in Nashertown. Just mention the name Maite. And I'll get my grub on the house? No, I don't have that kind of pull yet, but you'll still need to settle your bills with Big Sis Katya. Huh. What's the point of mentioning your name then? Oh, of course there's a point. If Big Sis Katya's in a good mood, she might even buy you all drinks or something. So it still depends on someone else's mood. Then, even if she isn't feeling up to it, I'll still buy you drinks. No, I'll treat you to a meal. I'll have to work a few days for the funds, though. A promise is a promise, and one good turn deserves another. That's the rule set by the legendary Reed Miller. So take this IOU, buddy. Discovered the Crab Tsar. An IOU note from Maite. According to her, this can be redeemed for a free meal at the Speranza restaurant in Nashatown. A notebook compiled by Paimon, containing a collection of notes obtained from the Conch Gang kids. Oh, I see. The Crab Tsar lives right next to those weirdos, the Frost Moon Scions. They say he's hundreds of years old, and honestly, how else would he get so big? He is far, far larger than any crab I've ever seen. In fact, his home isn't a normal shell at all. It's a massive hill-like conch, bigger than the ones we paint on our flags. That's like a tiny fortress. Stranger still, Kubaki-filled moss grows all over it, glowing like stars in the dark cave. Who knows? Maybe that's the Crab Tsar's crown. Given all that, it makes perfect sense that the smaller crabs nearby have ended up as his subjects. Poor little things. They are always scurrying around, dragging food like lacquerberries, tiny fish, and all sorts of other stuff I can't even name into the cave's depths, instead of just enjoying it right there and then. Twice I even saw them hauling back shiny pebbles and bits of moonfall silver. Maybe that's the tax they owe the Tsar. Folks say that back in the days of the master thief Reed Miller, the governor sent by Shnesnaya used to collect taxes just like that from the people of Nashatown. Yeah, I bet what's happening here is something along those lines. That said, I'm starting to think the Crab Tsar isn't all that interested in an endless stream of lacquerberries and fish. Just yesterday afternoon, I saw it emerge from its hole for a moment. It moved so slowly, like every step weighed a mountain, and the pebbles on the ground shook with each step it took. Then this tiny crab came scuttling over, dragging the saddest little fish you ever saw right up to its feet. The Tsar just lowered its head, gave it a glance, and casually waved one of its massive pincers. The poor, panicky little crab immediately dropped that fish, then scurried straight back into the sand. The Tsar didn't eat the fish. It just nudged the fish aside with a smaller claw, then lay still, staring out toward the sea. Or at least that's what it looked like to me. I'm telling you, being a king must be lonely. All the other crabs are scared of him. It may have a fortress and maybe even a crown, but it has no friends he can reach out to with his claws, not like the tassel jelly can with its tentacles. Semyon says jellyfish communicate that way, so I guess crabs must use their claws for something like that. I really do wonder where it found that enormous shell. Was there a king even bigger than a Tsar who lived there before? And if he keeps growing, will he move into an even grander palace next? I almost thought about bringing in some ripe lacquerberries to get a closer look, but maybe not. A master thief has no business getting too close to royalty. What kind of curiosity? That kind of curiosity only leads to trouble. Tassel jelly. Said to be a species unique to Nod-Krai. It has a pink bell and long tentacles. These jellyfish are usually found near the beaches on Maroon Basin. Oh, is that weird pink thing I saw? Where the shallow tidal zones make perfect hunting grounds for tiny plankton. Even after the tide recedes, they glide effortlessly on land, likely thanks to specialized water sacs that keep them moisturized, or perhaps mucus-secreting glands that minimize dehydration. Their tentacles are far tougher than a typical jellyfish's and seem to possess some unique power, though perhaps only effective against their prey. I carefully poked one with a stick, and it did not react much, nor did it attack me. Prodding a jellyfish, huh? I dare say no one in the Conch Gang has guts like me. They communicate by intertwining their tentacles like humans shaking hands or high-fiving. which means those dance-like movements they make when they gather are probably their own unique language. Although they don't have brains, it seems they possess some measure of intelligence. Unfortunately, it looks like the Fatui's blasted facilities have all but destroyed the habitats of the Tessel jellies. The machinery they brought in roars away day and night. I don't know what those contraptions even do, but it looks like the entire area's been sapped of life. Maybe because they've lost their source of food, or maybe it's all the awful noise pollution, or maybe it's both. I saw some jellyfish that had collapsed on the beach. I tried helping them, but I was too late.
Something to add to my collection.
Much to add to our collection. And then out of the hole we go. Oh, really? Okay. Thought I couldn't reach it for a moment.
Burn it down! One with nature.
My apologies. Embrace the ice.
Rev the engines! Not bad. Pyroclastic surge!
Take flight.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Billowing surge.
Light it up!
I shall treasure this good fortune.
Well, with this, we've solved the mystery of the hole. And the mystery of the crab.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Was that another one of these? Yes, it was. But we didn't get a single thing for it. Crab Tsar. Its mind infected by ancient moonlight, this ruler of crabs was plunged for a time into delirium and madness. But just as it was about to unleash its might, it suffered a crushing defeat at the hands of a thief who broke into its court, rendering it more agreeable. Even so, this crustacean's suzerain yet yearns to clash pincers with strong foes, longing to triumph over the opponents worthy of its full might. We did not defeat it. I guess there's an altogether different battle. Now that it has lost its stone. Convert at least 10 of the Crabtar's stone-born seeds. Shoot down the Crabtar before it executes its almighty bombardment for the second time. Well, there was a teleport point right there, so... Oh! Mitas was here, back again. Whoa, did this guy get even bigger than before? Heh, of course. After eating all those lacquer berries that I worked hard to find, His Majesty the Tsar is now even plumper and chubbier than you are, Paimon. Hey, cut it out with the weird comparisons. Whoa, seems to have gotten energized all of a sudden. Or should I say, excited when it saw Li Yuan. Looks like it wants to challenge you. Is it feeling sore that you beat it black and blue last time? Bring it on! Be careful. It's much stronger than it was last time. Really now. Oh, it definitely is bigger though. Tsar, Lord of the Palace. Okay, this time we are fighting.
So rude. Rise with the sun.
For real.
Whirling snow.
Bloom, Hyperbloom, Virgin, Lunar, and Birdstone Seeds. I have neither of those options.
Light of the blazing sun.
I'm changing team.
On.
Sorry, Tsar. I'll be right back. Okay, for a moment I was worried this thing wouldn't heal. How many did we get today anyway? A bunch. Guess that means I have another key when I need one. Or did I not get a key for that level? Maybe. Either way, if you want Bloom, then we're going back to this team.
Positions. Sharing my knowledge. Grow.
Taking a turn for the better. A bitter pill to swallow.
Taurus, bring refuge. Hold the line.
Okay, just need to bloom these.
All my strength. This dance is for you. The doctor will see you now. Committed to memory.
Need to bloom lots.
Remember, health comes first. Mind the side effect.
Make yourselves at home. Grow. Billowing surge. Rest and rebuild.
A bitter pill to swallow. Taking a turn for the better.
Dance with the waves. This may hurt a little. Hey. Covenant of the Deep. I see everything. Allow me. With all my strength. Grow.
Mind the side effect. Remember, health comes first.
Taurus, bring refuge. Hold the line. The Temple of Wisdom. The doctor will see you.
Mind the side effects. Seems like an emergency.
Billowing surge!
Get grabbed. I think I got 2 of its free achievements. That was a fun fight. Yehoda.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah, we got 2 of 3. Didn't manage to stop the almighty bombardment for the second time. I think I stopped it at the final moment.
Huh? That's not the price we agreed on. What do you think you're playing at?
I'm assuming this is another one of the open world interactions.
Dear Miss Yehoda, if you manage to return the object of your next commission intact, then I assure you your reward will be paid in full.
What did you do?
It wasn't my fault. How was I supposed to know a bunch of monsters were gonna jump me out of nowhere and knock me into that river?
Might I also ask that you don't spread so much misinformation to our clients when you're escorting them in the future?
I wasn't spreading misinformation. Most of what I said was based firmly on the truth.
The master bandit who has stolen from every town and village in Nod-Krai.
That was just me trying to sound cool. No one told me the client was from the Fontaine Guards. She wouldn't stop questioning me the whole way. That woman takes herself too seriously. No sense of humor at all. I can't believe she asked the guild to revoke my membership.
The fixer who protects all of Nasha Town.
Fixer? Protecting Nasha Town?
I was talking about Boss Neff. I was telling the client about her.
Regardless, Miss Yehoda, if you wish to take on any more commissions in the future, it would be best.
I know. Be careful what you do and say. Boss Neff's always yammering on at me. But my mouth gets all itchy when I don't use it too long.
Perhaps you could take a few pointers from our experienced adventurer here.
The Traveler? I guess she's not the worst person to learn from. But you're gonna need to wait for me to take this reward back to Boss Neff first. She ain't gonna be happy that it's not the full amount. I feel a lecture coming.
Yep, it was another anecdote. That's what they are called. But with that, we are done with all that I wanted to do today and more. I'm glad we found some big crab. That's really all I could be asking for in this game.
Respect must be given to the will of every creature. Each fish in the ocean swims in its own direction.
And so does every crab. Thanks for watching. See you again for more Genshin Impact next time.